Hello, Arc Matter here, and welcome to the show. So, looky here, Dollar Tree. I went back in yesterday, Friday, shortly after I got home from work and got some things done. Dollar Tree had brought out 3 more boxes of movies, though, for some reason this time when I went in, there was no video games, but I'm not sure what happened because some of the boxes were open, and I talked to the manager, and he said that maybe one of the other associates opened it up a little bit early because the movies were in. There's just one spot they're usually in there, usually in up front when you first walk in the door, which I know all of you that go and find the movies, the Blu-rays, and the DVDs and stuff know Dollar Tree has a specific area, but usually then they move them to this other spot. A lot of people, though my town is I live in is small, they built a really nice Dollar Tree compared to a lot of the other smaller Dollar Trees that I've been to in the area. There's 2 they built. They built ours, and they built another one in a town not too far away from us, River City. And it's a duplicate of ours, and it's the same. We've been to quite a few Dollar Trees, and there's only a couple I've seen that I've really liked that I've gone into as far as populous areas. But I don't know what was going on, but he said that he didn't know if one of the associates put some stuff out in the front early or what happened. He said he knew there were some games in some of the boxes, but when he had shown me the boxes that were open, they were open already. The video games were gone. So it could have been an inside thing. An employee from Dollar Tree or an associate that was getting off from work could have grabbed up all the games. Because when I was there for the first haul that I showed you, the box that I did get opened there was only 2, or was it 3? There was 3, 2 Titanfall 2s, and then 1 Madden. That was actually already in a box. It is so funny. I get ready to do these videos, and I've got all this stuff that I want to do, and I want to apologize because every week I talk to you about these things I want to do, but now I'm not. I don't want to comment and say, "Oh, you're whining," but when you work a job in a factory, and now all of a sudden there's no cars, there's a shortage on cars, there's a shortage on parts. Where I work, we make parts for Ford, Honda, GM, and Tesla. And Tesla and some of them, Ford, are killing us right now. They are producing so much, trying to keep up with demand, that there is no vehicles to sell because so many people have gotten sick at the factories, and then they have to shut down lines and then restart lines and then everything else. I get it. So and then I got all these things I want to do, and then the weekend comes up, and now I'm working. Now we're working Saturdays. So now it's cutting into the extra time that I did have, and I'm really missing having that extra time off on Fridays, because then I was able to come up here and work, and then work in the HT room, and blah blah blah. So anyhow, enough crying about things. We're here for the Dollar Tree unhauling and I did get in on a good thing, but I don't know what happened. I explained to you what happened maybe to the video games. So here's what I got this time in the Dollar Tree bag. And I always have a receipt too, but what good does it show the receipt for Dollar Tree? Because it always comes up, it just like movie $1 or something like that. I can't remember the code, something like that. So there's no way of showing you that if I had video games or whatever I find is any different. Also, there's these really cool Halloween skulls right now. They are gone. I don't know whoever did the video on those little skulls. They're like the Christmas trees. They kind of change color. I should have brought one up. But these suckers are gone. I mean, they just flew off the shelves. I mean, they were there and they were gone. They're hoping to get some more in, but like the Christmas trees, those suckers are just cool. I mean, yeah, they're just cool. So let's get to the DVD haul, Blu-ray haul that I got to add into what I already purchased just a week ago. These hauls are a lot of fun, but if you don't get to Dollar Tree in time, the FBA, and if you people understand what FBA is, they come in, they just buy the boxes of the DVDs. Why not? and the Blu-rays. Why not? Why shouldn't they do it? I almost probably would do the same thing if I had the capital. I don't have the capital. Support my channel, then I'll have more views. Then maybe I can get good revenue and I can go buy a whole freaking store out. But anyhow, the boxes, you know, it's like only 20 bucks or maybe less to buy a whole box of the FBA, which is Amazon or whatever, and you go in and resell, which I do resell, but not like on a high, super crazy scale. I just do some. I have things I like to have too. But you go in and buy all these movies, and they just go in, they just take every box. I mean, sometimes the boxes don't even hit the floor at some of the bigger Dollar Trees I've been to. The boxes will come in, they'll buy the boxes, and they're gone. Though you do get duplicates, what does it matter? You got $1 invested in each movie, so if there's one, Criterion collection is very big. Criterion collection is very big. If there's a few movies on the Criterion collection and you take them somewhere or you sell them FBA and they make you $8 to maybe $20, you're in the profit. So why worry about not buying a whole box if it has a few duplicates? It could be 2 Criterion collection movies that are on the list that like Mega Replay and some of these other resale stores, they follow the Criteria collection to make purchases off of you to make it worth their while. Those movies are worth the most. The Criterion collection is a very important list of movies, DVDs, and such. So here's the Dollar Tree. Let's go through these real quick so I can enjoy the rest of my weekend. I'm kind of excited because there was a couple. Whoops, sorry. I got to get me a better stand. I apologize. But there was a couple movies in here that kind of surprised me that I'm very tickled about actually watching myself, because some of them just sit in my collection until I actually kind of get to them. I read them and whatever. I'm like, I'll review them a little bit, and reading other people. And I usually watch other people's videos too. I watch other people's videos because I support them, and I watch their Dollar Tree hauls too, because I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool. This is amazing for me because this is the second time my Dollar Tree has gotten a batch of DVDs in. Usually it's one batch about every 3 months or so, and then that's it. And I get lucky too if I go to some of the other Dollar Trees and I can catch something. Usually they're gone. So here, let's go through them real quick. The Dollar Tree bag of fun. Okay, so we got unrated edition of The Last Exorcism Part 2. That's got a pretty good cover on it. Whose name is on this? It's just from the producers of Eli Roth's Hostel and the producers of Dawn of the Dead. I'm not going to read the titles off, or usually there's something on the front. So Studio Canal presents. Well, it's not a bad company to release it. Then there was this one right here, which is a Blu-ray with a digital copy. Anthem of a Teenage Prodigy. So then this has got Jill Lewis in it, which is pretty good. But I don't know if this got wet or something. There's a little stain on it and a rip. So I think they had something got wet in their store. So some of these are having a little bit of moisture issue. Okay, and then I got Black Magic, inspired by a true story, Kelly Brook. Black Magic, Evil Steps Within the Walls. Oh my gosh, they haven't been to my house. So anyhow, there's that one. And then, of course, this one's pretty cool. I think I've seen this at Walmart. This actually looks like a Walmart. But this is the original Carrie with those covers that they had there at Walmart a while back. These covers are actually cool. I was really excited. I was like, oh my goodness, it's one of those cool covers. And then I only paid $1 for it. Only $1. So there's that with Carrie, Casey Spacek. Yep, Sissy Spacek, original Carrie. Okay, and then these are kind of cool. These have 2 movies included. It has The Killing House. I can't read that title, but this one says Curtains on the other one. This is in the Antlers. I can't read it. The Game Begins Now, Killing House. And this does have the sleeve. See, this got wet too. Okay, bonus movies. I like 3 movies there in total. Then I got another one that was Better Off Zed. It's a Great Day for a Zombie Apocalypse. And the 2 bonus movies are Wacko and Sideshow. Of course, you get a little synopsis on the back of the movies, too. This is one I'm looking forward to seeing. Because this looks like me right after work, honestly. That's how I look. So, then, this one doesn't have the slipcover, but it's Sleeping Dogs Lie. How long can a secret stay buried? I don't know. Some people are pretty good at keeping something buried for a long time. It's been proven. Okay, so the two movies, Headhunter and The Assassin's Weekend, and Taken in Broad Daylight. Now, I am kind of interested in this one too to watch. This one is for me and my daughter. She loves creepy crawler things, wild things. With Dominic Mohannan, Dominic from Lost. We all like Dominic. He is. I think I like him. He's just a pretty cool actor. He's pretty cool. All right, so then we move along, and we've got Playback. Christian Slater's in this one. Picture evil. It knows you're there. It knows where you're there. That looks like a little bit like Videodrome and reaching out of the TV. Okay, y'all remember Videodrome, don't ya? Okay, and this one is Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. Dark Was the Night. Timothy Olyphant. Yoo-hoo! Timothy. Yeah, there you go. Marissa Tomei. Yes. All right. There's the back of it. That one, too. All right, and here's another one I'm looking forward to seeing. Ron Perlman and Rupert Grint. Moonwalkers. Hopefully I said that right. I'm not really good with names, so... Based on a true conspiracy theory. All right, Moonwalkers. I want to see this one, though. I've been wanting to see this one, too. All right, so there's that one. And we're getting...